What's up, guys? I'm Chris, and today you're watching my Minimalist Mentalism kit. This isn't a review, this is just something that I wanted to share with the magic and mentalism community, something that I have put together. I'm not taking credit for anything, I'll credit kind of a couple different sources because I've used ideas and other products to kind of put this together. But anyway, with that said, if you like this and you want to see more of this, let me know. If you want to support the channel outside of just showing up and watching the videos, which is more than enough, then feel free to scroll down and click on the Buy Me a Coffee link. All that is a way to donate sums of $5, so $5 to $25, to the channel. That will help me purchase more items for review and allow me to kind of keep things going as much as I'd like to. But again, don't feel obligated. You guys just subscribing, checking out the videos, that's more than enough. So with that, let's get into the video. All right, so this is just something that I kind of put together. I don't think I'm using anything new here. I'm using kind of a combination of products, but you don't necessarily have to have these products. I'm going to go over that in a second. In combination with some principles and some other things here. So I'm just going to show you kind of how I've set this up. So right now I'm going to take out some of the things in here because I was just kind of toying around with what I could fit in here. That's kind of another project, but I'll show you kind of my minimalist kit. So I'll take this stuff out. This is mental dye. I have a Peaksmith in here. I'm not going to show these things. I got flux. I was also carrying some chalk. That's for another effect. I'm not going to say the name because that would kind of give it away, the method behind it. Another thing is you can do some cool things with a crayon. Again, I'm not going to say what, but let's get into the kind of the bare bones of this. Now, the reason I put this together, okay, good, it is closing. Anyway, the reason that I put this together, I wanted something that was something I could just carry on me at all times. And do I dare say it, organic. I know that some people don't like that term, but in all honesty, this really is, for lack of another word, organic. And I also wanted something that was self-contained. I'll explain what I've done here. So basically the bare bones of this is I have an Altoids tin, a couple pencils, have the, I don't always carry this. Well, I do always carry this, but not necessarily in here. This is from Humint. And then I have some pieces of card that I cut to fit in here. They come out easily, but not when you try to take them all out at once. In the bottom, just for some additional effects, I have a photo prediction, the will to read page, and then I also have Iris in here by Louis Lavelle. But I don't necessarily always carry any of these in here. If we're just looking at the minimalist kit itself, what I do always carry are these pieces of card, and I'll kind of talk about what I've done there with those. Couple pencils. These are just regular pencils, ungimmicked. And then I have a small pendulum here because I found that I like using them. I have the participant hold this and think about whatever it is that they have written down, and because of the motor, I forget the actual word or the term, but this will move in their hands as it's supposed to. So I carry that, but what I wanted to kind of talk about was what I've done with these pieces of card. So what this is for me, like I said, this isn't anything new. The principle behind it isn't new, and I took ideas from other things. So credit to Barry at Black Cat Magic, because I tend to use this Altoid tin like the Venom case. If you don't have the Venom case, I would recommend picking that up because it is a business case. Well, you can watch my review for it, but basically it makes sense. Right? It's a business card holder. Very, very good. So I kind of just took the idea from that, because you have the lid that can be used as kind of privacy as your participant writes down their thought, word, drawing, duplication, whatever. But what I've done here is, for those of you who either own Cogni or know how it works, I took the gimmick, because you get two of the notepads, right? If you order Cogni, or if you purchase Cogni, you get two of the notepads. So I took the gimmick from one of them and I adhered it to the back of one of these cards. So what I can say without giving away methods or anything is that Cogni is an impression device. What I wanted was, it with this anyway, was an impression, or kind of like a kit that was all self-contained. So that means not carrying a gimmicked writing utensil. So that's where I found Cogni was perfect for this. So I have put the Cogni gimmick, I've adhered it to a piece of card, and I put it like 3 or 4 sheets down, right? So I would then give my participant this, a pencil. They got the privacy of writing, right? And then they can take the card, put it away in their pocket, right? To which I'll take it back, get a card out for myself, and I got my peek. Now, the reason I use Cogni is because I can just use a regular pencil. I can borrow a pen. It doesn't have to be gimmicked. I just like these shortened pencils because everything fits in here, right? Now, also, if I don't want to use the impression, or, I can also I have pre-cut pieces of card, fold it, do acidus novus, center tear, whatever your means of a billet peak is. So again, all self-contained, right? But I do like using the impression. So yeah, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to share that because I kind of found a way to adapt the Venom case and Cogni and to keep everything self-contained and not have to carry anything outside of this to get my peak and perform some decent mentalism. So, yeah, I don't know, if you want to carry more in here, you can hold more. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a number of effects, but I just wanted something that, I could open this up, or heck, my participant could open this up, right? And it all looks very innocent. There's really nothing that they should suspect. They're all really, the only object that isn't an everyday object for people would be the pendulum, right? But the fact that they can handle it, it's just something I like, and it's small, right? I carry it in this for the protective factor, but if I'm not, it's super small. It fits in there well. But really, just with the gimmick that I put together using Cogni and just some pieces of card, all you need is a pencil and your pieces of card. So I could have this a lot more full, and I could just simply have this, right? And there's my impression device, or if I'm not wanting to use an impression, there are my billets. There's my writing utensil. So yeah, just kind of wanted to share that. Just thought that some people might find it might generate some interest to some. Maybe others will want to try it out for themselves. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think, and it's been working well for me. I like how your participant can kind of handle everything, and it just seems very, very fair. So yeah, anyway, this isn't a review because this is just something I put together. So with that, we'll probably see you at the next review.